Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Reality with JEEZY. And how you doing? In honor of Mother Wendy, I got some piping hot tea for you. It's gonna be, I always say this though, it's gonna be real quick. Every time I do a piping hot tea, I'm minding my own business, and that's what I was doing. I was minding my own business, getting ready to do my love and marriage DC recap reunion special. It's over. I'm about to get a break from Love and Marriage DC. This has been a really toxic season. But hey. It's time to drop the tea, because what I was doing when I say I was minding my own business is that, first of all, I'm scrolling through the Twitter, and what do I see? I see JEEZY and Jenny Mai. I said, now what's going on with JEEZY and Jenny Mai? Everybody's tweeting up in a kerfuffle. And what do I see? JEEZY is walking around with doggone war weapons. I said, oh my goodness. Not the war weapons. And then I turn around and I see Motel Hotel. Motel Hotel is still trending. MARTEL, HOLT from Love and Marriage Huntsville. So I'm going to talk about him real quick. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time on him. Right? And then I see more great news for Real Housewives of Potomac. And I'm going to round it out with Real Housewives of Potomac, because the news that I learned about Motel Hotel, I learned first. And, but I'm real quick on JEEZY and Jenny Mai, because JEEZY and Jenny Mai make me sick. Both. Okay? Now, everybody's saying they wish that she probably wishes she had kept her dark meat on the side. Now, I have spoken about this. Go back and look at my prior, before I was Reality with DVD, and when I was Country Conversations with DVD, same person, same OG, just upgrading the name and upgrading the title and upgrading the status in the algorithm. But Country Conversations with DVD was that girl as well. Just a smaller YouTube channel. We are growing. And with growth, there's change. We already talked about that. But I, as many did, when she was on the Real and she talked about having her dark meat on the side. Now, if people are saying that she regrets putting her dark meat up front. Now, you can have dark meat on the side. You can have dark meat on the front. You can have white meat on the front. And you can have white meat on the side. If a man is abusive, he's abusive. Okay? And I'm not siding with JEEZY or whatever the hell his name is, because of him being a black man. This is not a Karen type of a situation. This is a situation in regards to DV. You know how upset we are with how Melody is being treated by MARTEL. Same scenario. Except for this time, it is a chosen one. And I think that's a lot of the reasons why a lot of black women don't have sympathy or empathy for Jenny Mai, is because she's the chosen one. She can't help if she was chosen. You know what I'm saying? And a user isn't a user. And that's what young JEEZY is. Okay? Now, what I have seen is this man has laid all kinds of weaponry around his home as if he's about to go to war. What is going on in these streets? Now, also, there was a golf court incident, right? He is claiming that a lot of her wounds are from that golf court incident. But then we see all these machinery laying around the home. And with that said, that's still in the form of abuse. It's intimidation. Y'all, we got to get to the point we understand the different forms of abuse. Okay? You have intimidation, you have emotional, you have psychological. And then it's being alleged that he pushed her down the stairs. Now, I'm not going to stand for that out of anyone. I don't approve of DV. I don't like Jenny Mai. When she was on the show, The Real, she was my least favorite character on there. One for one thing, she just seemed too damn excited to be on the show. Extremely extra. And she was one of those types of people that will take over the conversation. You know who I'm team on this situation? I'm team Monaco. Let's go. Is that her name? The little baby. Her name is Monaco. That's who I'm team. And moving right along. Let's get to Motel Hotel. Now, Motel Hotel, he did a live last night. And for Motel Hotel to be as fucking stupid as he is, everyone falls into his manipulative trap. Right? Because this is what I'm reporting. This is what I saw. Richard Scott took down the video that he posted about the court documents. If Richard Scott can't report as a wild of a net that he can cast, report on the legal documents like I told him in his chat, then who can? You're not going to let some low-life trash of an individual come up to me and just call me because he can to get me to take down a video. Now, if you have a contrasting statement, now I know he's not going to ever call me. I'm not worried about that. I'm just reporting on what I saw and giving my opinion on how to me, Richard Scott allowed him to intimidate him. Now, Richard Scott doesn't see it that way. He sees it as him being fair. But if you're going to be fair, then don't report on anybody. That's how I see it. Nobody that has salacious gossip or tea or factual information put out there about them wants it to be reported. Who does? And that's exactly what I put in my statement, in his live chat. I was like, if you're not going to report on Martel, he is in the news. He is a somewhat of a celebrity figure. He done bounced his ass all around YouTube and bounced his ass all around reality TV. Then he could be talked about and discussed just like everybody else. You are, to me, taken away from your views and likes and clicks. You're going to get views, likes, and clicks anyway because you are already out there. But my point is the views, likes, and clicks that you could have gotten on that video because you were so emotionally invested, that's been taken away from you and minimized by someone who you are supposed to report on. So my example was, say for example, you're reporting on JEEZY to him. If you report on JEEZY and JEEZY gives you the type of phone call that pitiful ass Martel gave you, then you're going to take down all your JEEZY and JEEZY videos too? How is it fair to your other people who you reporting on if you take down videos for the least important and the, what we want to call it, the most non-factor of the people who you report on? Now, for me, Martel Hotel and LMAH is, good for me because I'm in a smaller sector. I don't have that wide net. But being that you have a wide net, what you're going to do, you're going to stop talking about the huge stars that know you as well, besides the smaller ones in reality TV, because that's what Martel is. Martel is a goldfish compared to some of the other people that you talk about. Like I said, if JEEZY calls you and you reporting on Jeannie Mai and JEEZY says, oh, that wasn't me in those videos. That wasn't me walking around the house with all of this heavy artillery that could go across seas and around a toddler. That wasn't me. You gonna take down those videos? That's all I'm asking. How is it that he's allowed to get in your ear and you take down a video about him? That's not fair to you, to me, and to your viewer. That's not showing a biased opinion of him. You were fair on your reporting on Martel, so he can call everybody, oh, that wasn't me, but it's all his fucking, ooh, I cussed. I don't know if that's, well, it don't matter. With all his crocodile tears. And up on the video last night, with the kids. He is very strategic in what he does. And it wouldn't be a way in HE double hockey sticks. And if I was a big blocker like Richard Scott, then he could tell me what to do, because it wasn't anything that you reported that wasn't on paper, and you covered yourself the way you cover yourself with the alleged badge and all those types of things. It just wasn't fair to your LMAH sector of the community. Your video, your channel, handle it how you want to. I'm just saying, it couldn't have been me. Not for Martel Hotel. And then him out there on the water with the kids, or whatever he was doing with the kids last night, showing that he's a great parent. Talking about how he takes them to school on her side of town. Yeah, everything that you describe as being a great parent is what parents do. You're not doing anything any differently than what a parent is supposed to do. Now, some parents don't do their basics. I haven't heard you say you do anything extra. Everything in those court documents, I believe. I believe that you tell Mariah she can comb her own hair. I believe that. I believe that you, because you are whatever connected to Tri-Mouth, Slide on the Knob, Like Corn on the Cob, Ariana Curry, that you take your children around this woman. And I believe 100% that she does disparage their mother to them. I believe that. Because it's one thing you did not do while you were talking about you the damn model parent last night. You never told that she didn't allow Paris to bully your kids. And my understanding, she was down in the comments asking you to do so. You on some BS. I wish I did have the followers and subscribers that Richard Sky did. I wish I would allow you to call me, tell me to take down shit. I'd be like, motherfucker, I know you lying. I'm not worried about you suing me because you ain't got it like that. I wish this motherfucker would. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's talk about some, you're gonna piss me off. Let's talk about some RHOP news. Outside of the very, very wonderful news that Kiana Stewart got a last-minute contract, guess what? We have a new full-time housewife as well, and she has Melanie the Poppy. In a minute, it's going to be even, right? We have the khakis that's remaining. We have Mia. We have Ashley. We have Giselle. Did I say Karen? So it's 4 khakis remaining. But on the dark side of things, we have Wendy. And we have the newest housewife, Stacey Roush. And we have Kiana. So now we can see the very even mix of what it looks like to be Black in America. Because on the Housewives of Atlanta, you can look at them. They don't have a broad spectrum of colors, right? And that's what I say about Giselle doing every hue. That's why I say the concept was there. But the representation wasn't there. You did not represent like the product and the beauty brand that you were trying to sell, which is probably why it didn't work. You were not a good example of that. You were not a good example of treating these every hues the same way you want to be treated. And that's the reality of things, Giselle Bryant. That's why your product didn't sell the way it did. Even though Stacey Roush is married to a Caucasian male, the point is we have all these different colors within the African American race or the Negroid race. Right there where you can see it. Because even with me and my children, one of my children is mahogany. The other one is mocha brown, and then there's me, who is caramel, caramel coated, used to caramel, or what they call cafe au lait. Right in between the khaki color clique and the dark brown girls. Now that's what I would love to see on TV. Somebody like me. I don't ever see me represented on TV. You know, the cafe au lait, you know, like right in between. Right in between high yellow and low yellow. I don't ever see that represented. But you know, it's one thing about us cafe au lait girls. Ole. You can tell we are sisters. Right? Is she, what? Is she too dark? What? No, Is she too light? No, you know. Because we sit right in between. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Congratulations, Miss Rosh. I hope you bring a wealth of different information and technology and show us your healthy lifestyle, healthy marriage to this Caucasian male. I don't know his name. He's not important. Well, I'm just saying. We were talking about the wife. And so apparently she is also in the commentating world. So her and Wendy have something in common. And what people are afraid of and what people are dissing Wendy about, and they don't give Wendy enough credit. I think Wendy understands that two people can be in the same sector and do the same thing. That wasn't the problem with her and Aneka, you see. The problem with her and Aneka is Aneka tried to latch on to her coattails and then bring so much negativity to her character on the show. But being that they may work together, she may not latch on to Giselle's coattails, and her and Wendy can, you know, show what they actually do in the commentating work. Let's see how it works out. Don't just be so quick to believe that Wendy is going to be her in it, or Wendy is going to be jealous of her. Wendy has a lot of things going on. Wendy is a very beautiful woman, regardless as to what people do, whether it was just due to her enhancements or whatever you think. I thought she was beautiful before she had the enhancements, but that's neither here nor there. That's why they're called enhancements. If enhancements don't make you more beautiful and they just make you look okay, shout out to what's her name, Hazel E over there from Love and Marriage LA. Her enhancements just made her look okay. Same thing with that Kardashian girls. Not the first 8 of them, but that youngest one. That just made her more palatable, in my opinion. Wendy was already there. She just, you know, bumped up some things and lifted up them afterbirth boobs like I needed them. But anyway, the point is, I hope that this cast edition is a great one. Now I have again more hope in this season. It'll be a balance there, and it looks like to me that the balance is more so if she comes in and not as up Giselle's butt, because Kiana is not up Giselle's butt. She is cool with Giselle because of that so-called stylist she has, Kyra. But if this lady can bring balance, the only person that she would have really on her team, because that's what Giselle likes to do, she likes to bring in people and have them on a team. If they don't rock with her, then she ices them out. So the only person that she could do this to now is Ashley. So Ashley is the only little lapdog she has remaining. Because it's one thing about Mia, she will buck up against her. And like I said, I think she's going to be challenged by Mia due to the simple fact that 1, Mia took her chair, and 2, she was already gearing up to do so at that last ring. And with that being said, I'm going to close on this piping hot tea. Again, MARTEL Hotel, HOLT, Motel, Hotel. I'm going to stop calling him MARTEL. Is out here on his beg and grind with his wine and ass. Well, you don't do the things that you do, right? And then expect people not to report on you. You're not special, fool. Oh, raggedy, toe down, worse. always in somebody's chat, punk ass. And then every time you feel slighted in some way, you got to run to them crying or run to Carlos crying. Carlos, and this is to you. This is to you, Carlos King. I know you had something to do with that because you and Richie cool. But you need to stop taking advantage of your connection to these big bloggers as well, because you know damn well Martel HOLT is volatile. And something, in my opinion, is going to get your damn attention. Whereas you're going to understand that this man needs to be reined in by you as the supervisor of this show. And I said what I said. And like I said, with that, I'm going to close. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button so you can be notified when I upload a video. And I'm going to chunk them up as I do when I close. Deuces.